Welcome to another installment of Anime Reviews. Today I'm going to take a look at a certain anime that I have not seen for a very long time, and that, my friends, is Samurai Pizza Cats. Now, this particular anime was a big part of my childhood. I remember seeing this show back in 1996 on UPN 45 at 7:30, except at the time I was in school, so I had to wait until I got a day off to watch it. In March of 2006, I revisited on YouTube only a few random episodes, then I rewatched the entire series in 2010, and that's basically my story. I've also seen the original Japanese version called Cat Ninja Teonde back in 2003. In that version, they are ninjas, while the American one by Saban, they're called samurai, but to me they still look like ninjas. There's even a video game based on this series for the Nintendo Famicom which I've played on emulator 12 years ago. But anyway, on with the show. We'll begin with episode 1, Stop Dragging My Cat Around. I'm sure you're all familiar with this first episode, which features Little Tokyo, aka Doropolis, in the Japanese version. Then there's the Emporium, the pizza parlor where the pizza cats work at, serving the customers, including the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, pizzas. Not to mention Speedy and Guido fighting over Lucille. Can't forget about that.
The mentally irresponsible person I've ever met. Save that pinko pop ecology stuff for the next Greenpeace newsletter.
Then you got Bad Bird and the Ninja Crows, also the Big Cheese. You know, the main villain of the show. Except in the US, he's a rat and he doesn't look anything like one. And in Japan, he's a fox. Plus you got Geriatric, Al Dente, Princess Vi, and Emperor Fred. Farad! What I find really weird is the character designs. I mean, take a look at that mouse. He has like satellite dishes for ears. Take a look at that antelope. He has like air ducts on his cheeks. And what's up with their clothing? Are they made of metal or something? Yeah, I know it's a Japanese anime, and speaking of which, when the Pizza Cats go into battle, they change outfits and get launched out of a giant gun on the rooftop. Not only that, they have to save the city from robot monsters, either small, big, or the size of Godzilla. As for the cat's weapons, Guido uses his samurai sunspot, which brightens the darkness. Polly uses her heart shurikens, but can also use her claws by pulling her enemies towards her and scratches them.
Get it, lovebird!
And for last, Speedy uses his magical Ginzu sword, which he uses it in many episodes to destroy the monsters.
You missed, you little...
If I knew sushi like I know sushi. Lucille's brother has been kidnapped and was put under a hypnotic spell, having him control a mechanized monster making sushi out of people, trees, building, etc. Speedy for the first time uses his cat lens that allows him to see who's controlling the robots. About Lucille, whenever she's excited or upset, missiles come out of her arms and her hair. I find that pretty weird. As for the writing...
Pizza Cats, but I have to leave! Got an appointment at the dentist!
I'll be able to pay off all my credit cards and afford retail prices again.
What? Michelle Pfeiffer's home phone number?
No.
But what'll all the fashion photographers say when they see you like that?
If you want entertainment, go see The Little Mermaid, boss.
Well, Saban did not need to translate, so what do? They just made things up, sort of like in a bridge series. Same thing with Ghost Stories, as if ADV Films used a time machine to travel into the 90s, and they were like, you know what, let's do what Saban did and write our own for Ghost Stories. Good idea! In certain episodes, Speedy calls out the Pizza Cats rescue team where they come to their aid. Meowsma O'Toole, who has shoulder drills and elbow saws, can dig underground. General Catton uses cannons to shoot, Bat Cat can fly, and Spritz T Cat, which the T stands for the, can swim and shoot out jets of water. In the episode Samurai Singing Sensation, Polly and Lucille become rock star singers. In the English version, they're called Pointless Sisters, while in the Japanese version, they're called the Lovely Meeple. In the Nuclear Potato, the dragon legs from the first episode returns, and Bad Bird did say he had a father.
Oh man, he was the original dirty bird. A And all of us kids looked up to him as our hero.
When I grow up, will I be as bad as you are, Pop?
Candid Kitty. The Big Cheese, Bad Bird, and Jerry take a look at a couple of past episodes on the Pizza Cats and discover their weaknesses. In the words of James Rolfe, this anime does have some weird animation moments, such as the ninja crows in the background not being animated. The 2-episode arc Pizza Cats Are Only Human features the rude noise. Each of them have their own weaponry and can summon a giant robot, which is pretty cool. The next episode picks up where they left off. The Pizza Cats head to Mount Coochie to get help from Guru Lu, a scientist who has built a giant super robot called the Supreme Catatonic that gives the cats a totally radical upgraded armor. It turns out Guru did not build the robot.
But actually, he only found it. He's nothing but a phony.
I couldn't agree with you, Jerry. The robot was actually created by ancient civilizations. Now, you want to know why Big Cheese explodes, right? Well, whenever he fails or gets angry, his blood pressure gets so high he blows up.
Think about it.
He also loves dressing up, even dresses himself as a female.
Oh, I think I need a little powder. I'm looking ashen in the jowls.